Okay, the time is 12:59 p.m., June 17th, 2017. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm really tired. 2025. This is for the evil military to hear this. Who was literally basically outside my front door on the day of the Metallica rock show, Cooping Military on TV, parade day. And you guys know you were, and you were American, and you scare me personally, but you should scare a woman, and you know you scare women. All right, do you want me to describe you? I can if you want to hear about it, what you look like. Anyways, it's not just to the U.S. This is to the Russian evil military big time, okay? Because this entire compound was a Russian mob slash Russian terrorist military compound. They're the fucking owners. And they were from overseas, and the fact that nobody noticed this whole block and who owned it. 6 blocks from the White House. Missed that one. You missed that one? Oh, yeah? All right. So they're the ones really doing it. But they've got their U.S. neo-Nazis, their nightmare human beings. And I'm fucking after you if you want to be reminded, U.S. and Russian fucking evil military. I'm personally after you. I know you've enjoyed it, how I shelter in place. But did you really? Did you really? Because I'm still talking fucking shit to you. Did you really? Okay. Right now, the evil military, the Russian and the U.S. camp, are keeping Biden, Trump, Clinton, Obama, every single one of the sitting presidents who knows about them, they're keeping them desperately alive until the 22nd of July, the court date. Okay? The judges involved with the renters court have and are going to continue issuing arrest warrants for my arrest, not for mental health, but for terrorism. I have discussed this online, but not very much because it was not allowed, which these neo-Nazis in the evil military must have really enjoyed, thinking I was scared of them. You need to think twice. I'm smarter than you. And besides that, I can fucking find you in 5 minutes. Have you ever timed any of that, you motherfucking walking dead men? Let me remind you, my job in here, you motherfucking dead men, is to go to the bathroom, to go diarrhea. The requirements aren't very high for me in here. Dead fucking men. When they were outside to the general public, running the sidewalk on the parade, holiday parade show, my heart was racing. Yeah, it's natural instinct. These are fucking military fucking bastard men, neo-Nazis who have no respect for human life. They're exactly like the Muslim terrorists, the religiously driven Muslim terrorists who they set this shit here up with. This terrorist cell was developed by neo-Nazi white men and very fucking disregarding human life, religiously driven Muslim terrorists. If you have any other reaction to these people and you're a woman, I'd like to meet you because I think you're full of shit. You are full of shit. These are fucking very dangerous men. And they'll just kill a woman or any other human without even blinking their eye, okay? And they were running all around this town crazy that day. On the Metallica rock show parade day on TV show with the Cooping military on national TV. Thinking nobody can touch me, nobody can arrest me. So this is their dream come true, because until the 22nd of July, according to the evil military, if all things go their way, which is already not because I'm fucking talking about it on the YouTube, they're going to keep Donald, Biden, Trump, everybody going on TV with a microphone in their hand. It's just horrendous if they had their way. They're going to keep all their prostitutes alive who are useless to them. Don't forget how fast these men kill women. The men are to blame for all this. The hookers are too, but the men are really to blame for all this. They're the ones running around engaging in murder everywhere they go. The hookers tend to not be that violent, but they're still completely useless. I agree, but you don't kill them. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm for dropping a big nuclear bomb on their head. Yeah, I'll do it. Give me the power of nukes. And, oh, Jesus told me to. There go all the useless hookers. But I don't personally, savagely, violently kill every last hooker with my bare hands. That's pretty sick. That's what these men are like. Okay? They violently, with their bare hands, go desperately kill fucking hookers. It's pretty savage. Sounds like Jack the Ripper, yeah. But he was a military enlistee. Okay. And remember, they're white and they're Arab. Yeah, it is important to say what they are because they're on a crusade for race, right? Evil military? Did it work? Your race war? All right. So up until the point of the court date, they're going to keep having these renters courts and these judges out of the city/federal charges. It depends. It's federal court, but a lot of city cases go there. They're going to have, well, city cases go there because this is a city. DC is a city. I'm not going to explain the legal system. The courts, federal courts deal with state cases, but it can fall within a jurisprudence or what's the word? I don't remember the word. So stop, Heidi. These evil Americans did that to you. They laugh at you that you don't remember things you studied in school. But trust me, you fucking scum, walking dead Americans. I do remember. I just hardly speak English anymore. Maybe that's good. Maybe I should learn Russian and just say, fuck all y'all. Where's the nuke? Where's the power of the nuke? Where's the hookers? Tell me, Jesus, where is it? Jesus, I pray you give me this power. I'll just drop nukes on their head. No more Americans. Good, I sleep better. And I won't say it in English. I'll say it in Russian. Thank you, Jesus. You answered my prayer. Okay. So these savage killer men that kill women with their bare hands, running around, they're going to keep all their little hookers alive. They're going to keep all their little sitting officials alive up until the 22nd of July. They're going to keep all their corrupted judges alive. This is in the renters court that I have a summons for from a terrorist compound that these savage, evil military men set up. And this applies to their federal courthouse, but it's not these major charges. The federal court can't handle that. It's most often assault charges and ends up in federal court. Okay, anyways. Felony charges that are pretty egregious, but not news, world news, national news. That ends up in your federal court. That's the level of judges. This is why I'm speaking of it and trying to recall the words. That's precisely the judges they're using to keep issuing arrest warrants and search warrants to come into their own fucking murder scene and arrest the witness, endlessly arresting the witness, if not just opening fire on me and loading me up with a gazillion bullets. And who would these cops be? They'd be sent in from the Department of Defense. And who's in the Department of Defense? Particular agents that are wittingly with the evil military. These are the same agents that'll set up the Pence and the Trump Pentagon in a hot minute, turn around and assassinate them. These are the same agents, Russian and American, either one, that use the Americans as pawns. And when they're done with them, they just kill them. and they're in the military. Not all of these evil military members are currently enlisted, but they hold a lot of power. And if you want to know, they are acting for militaries that are overseas, so they have access to anything they want. They're not all enlisted in the US military anymore, okay? And there's just, I have to be cautious of what I say, not because I'm afraid of these bastards, because I'm gonna fucking kill these men. I play a role, and let me remind you my name, evil military, and why don't you go look at a picture of my face? Okay, so we are waiting for the 22nd of July, that court date, and they are going to have the kitchen sink thrown at me. Thrown at me the entire time. And guess who, more than likely, has their name legally tied to this house? My biological relatives. Somebody in my biological relative line, God forbid it's my biological mother and her spouse. All right? But it isn't just any Tom, Dick, and Harry who owns 1509 and 1511, these two houses. It's not. If it was, they wouldn't be dragging me endlessly to court with someone that the whole world knows doesn't own this house. They wouldn't be endlessly driving me to court. It's also a terrorist cell in that courthouse. And willing to go onto YouTube, back onto the Navy SEALs, everybody's back in their terrorist cell. It's an operating terrorist cell in the renters court. And they're going to bring the fucking Navy SEALs right back in and go right back on YouTube like they're that stupid. Yeah, they are, but the evil military thinks they can do master of puppets here. No, you can't. Okay, I'm going to do part 2.